The overlock machine, designed by Macon's Marrow and his son Joseph in 1838, was released into the sewing market in 1889. The Marrow family owned a knitwear company in Connecticut and wanted a way to finish their edges. The machine evolved from their use of it over 50 years. It was known in the U.S. as a serger, but to most of the world it is known as an overlock machine. The serger or overlock machine has had great impact on the world of sewing. Today on Fit to Stitch, we learn some great serger ideas.
Fit to Stitch is made possible by Kai Scissors, Reliable Corporation, Plano Sewing Center, Elliott Berman Textiles, Benno's Buttons, and Clutch Nails.
I get asked all the time, do I need a serger? When should I get a serger? I don't know all those answers, but I'm going to give you some information today that will help you make those decisions for yourself. And I brought on a serger, what I think is my serger buddy. Cindy has taught me so much about the serger that I just feel like she's the one to teach you more about it than what I know. I love a serger. I love using my serger.
They're fun. And
I use it a lot, but I think you know a lot more about it than I do. So you do a lot with it. Like,
I do.
You go beyond clothes. You really, this is fun stuff you make.
Because you can finish it and seam it all at the same time.
Okay, so did you have a serger right after a sewing machine? What was the order you got your serger
I got
in?
a sewing machine first.
Okay.
And then got the serger because I wanted to finish the edges of my garments better.
And you liked it.
And I liked it.
And you're an accountant.
Yes.
So those details really matter to you.
Precision
Just
matters.
full disclosure. Okay. So where are we going to start?
We're going to start with making this little pouch here that has a zipper in it.
And this pouch can be anything.
Could be made for anything.
Makeup.
Faux leather. You could make it out of whatever you want to make it out of.
Oh, this is a great project. It's a great, especially any level can do it, do you think? And the whole thing's made on the serger?
And the whole thing's made on the serger.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so you're going to start with a zipper. We're going to have the exterior fabric and your lining fabric. Now, when it came to the exterior, you'll see I chose to interface mine because it gives it more body. If you don't, your pouch is going to be a lot more floppy. It's not going to stand up as well.
So just depending on what you want.
Just depending on what you want.
Okay.
So you're going to have your pieces 10 by 16.
I do like the body.
Yeah.
It just feels more professional a little bit.
So you want your zipper to extend about 2 inches beyond the 10 inches. So this is a 14-inch zipper. Okay? So those are your pieces. Then what you're going to do is, first thing is layer your exterior piece with your zipper facing down.
Facing down, okay.
And then your lining on top of it. Pin it in place. And then you serge it on.
You serge that out? You can do zippers on a serger?
You can. So you just line it up. I have my pins going this way so that I don't worry about them getting cut with the knife.
That's very smart.
But having the pins in there, keep that zipper in place.
Yeah, one thing that will destroy a serger is pins.
Is pins.
Yeah.
But if you have them going the right way, you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, that's amazing. I can't believe you're doing a zipper on the serger. I mean, you could do this on really anything, couldn't you?
You could.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So now your zipper's sewed in.
And you really had all of the raw edges and everything to use as a guide.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh, that is very cool. Very cool.
Finger press it. Then what you're going to want to do is take your lining up to this side, your exterior up to this side, and do the same thing. Serge across the top.
Okay.
So once you've done that, this is what it looks like. So you've got your lining and your exterior and your zipper in between. So you're going to turn this inside out so that the...
So you're reaching in between your two linings.
Yes, in between the lining, because you want the exterior on the inside
Okay.
and your lining on the outside. Now, this is where it gets designer's choice.
I love that too. That means you get to decide.
You get
there's
to
no
decide.
rules.
But I put my zipper pull on this side now. Before it was on this side when I started, because now we're looking at the inside of the bag.
Right, right. It's
Okay?
inverted.
It's inverted. So you decide how much you want up here. Most people are going to want their zippers pretty close. You don't really want it at the top because it's going to make it hard to sew on the side.
Oh, so at this point, you can manipulate this to actually go down the middle. You could do anything you
You could
wanted.
do anything if you want it like this.
Ah, that's like a Kleenex holder.
It could be.
Okay.
Okay?
So as a general rule for yours, you could.
I do it about 3/4 to an inch from the
top
top.
of the pouch. Okay, that's a good point.
So now you're going to sew down both sides, but you're going to sew down the zipper stopper side first. Sew all the way down this.
You can serge right through a zipper?
Let me show you.
Yeah.
Okay?
I don't want your machine to break though, but it won't
But
hurt.
it won't. It won't hurt.
Because you have a plastic teeth.
Because I have a plastic teeth. If you used a metal, you got to be careful. You're not going to be able to serge over the top of it.
Oh my gosh, you just went right through that.
So then,
And I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on this, that you're doing a zipper on the serger, no metal.
no metal.
And the zipper in the beginning, you said it had to be longer. It has to be longer.
Right, because you don't want the pulls to get caught in the middle.
Okay.
Okay? So then the next important thing is move the zipper pull all the way to the inside. If you don't and you sew this, you're going to cut your zipper pull off.
Got it.
So you move that to the inside and you do the same thing. Sew down this side,
Okay.
which is what I have here. So now you have, it's open, you've sewn down both sides, and now you're going to turn it right side out, and your bag is done.
I can't believe this bag is that simple.
Yeah.
How long would you say that took you?
Maybe 10 minutes.
I mean,
with
my
cutting
goodness,
out.
this is adorable. I mean, just look at all the fabrics that you can make and mix. Is this a faux leather?
This is a faux leather,
This is beautiful.
and I interfaced it to give it a little more body.
But you can embroider somebody's
You can
name.
embroider names on there.
Oh, that's really cool. What a great idea.
So you can use them as gift bags.
Yes.
You could
that's
use them
really
as your
nice.
first aid kits. Put them
Very
in your
nice,
car.
and it's all done on a serger.
It's all done on the serger
Okay.
in 10 minutes.
I love that. That's really fun.
And then I just have some cord here, which is what I used for my zipper pull, just to give it a little something to grab a hold
That's a
of.
good idea. So you don't have to literally get hold of that zipper.
Right.
And there's lots of fun things you could do on that. Huh?
Oh, you could get all kinds of zipper
Jewelry and-
pulls.
Yeah. Okay.
So now let's talk about shopping bag.
Okay.
Grocery
you,
bag.
You actually make your own grocery bags? I mean, you use grocery bags?
I
Your
use-
made ones?
3 of them every week when I go to the grocery store. So I
So-
don't have to use plastic.
Okay, so you use 3 bags every week. And how long have you been doing that?
For at least 15 years.
Okay, so 3 bags a week, 52. Give me the math, you're the accountant. 150 bags a year
I'm off the
times
clock.
15 years, that's a lot of bags.
That's a lot of bags.
Okay, so we have about 1 million people watching. If everybody made 3 bags,
3 bags.
we could make a real improvement on the plastic bag down. And if
Right.
they made 3 bags for each neighbor.
Or even 2 bags.
Okay, is this as easy as that?
It's just as easy as that.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
I love this. I love the idea of making shopping
So,
bags. The
that's what
plastic
we're gonna
is
make.
just.
So you're going to start out with a 17-inch square piece of fabric.
Okay.
And you're gonna
17 by 17.
17 by 17.
Okay.
And I cut 3-inch holes, corners out of the bottom, out of each one of these. And again, I interfaced them because if you don't, your shopping bag's not going to have as much body. Plus, it gives it more strength. It's going to hold up better.
This is adorable fabric. I mean,
Isn't it
the
fun for
green
grocery
peppers,
shopping?
the jalapeno peppers, those are adorable. Yes, they're very cute.
Now you're going to do the same thing for your lining pieces. Cut out,
So this is a lined grocery bag.
Lined grocery
and
bag.
And you can wash it, obviously.
yeah, because it's 100% cotton.
Okay, sure.
And then cut your 3-inch squares out of each corner.
Okay,
'Cause that's how
17 by
you-
17,
17 by
3-inch
17,
squares.
3-inch
Got it.
squares. Then you decide on what kind of handle you want. Do you want matching, or you could also use cotton webbing.
And you can just buy that by the yard.
You can buy this by the
Okay,
yard.
gotcha.
If you want to make your own, you can make your own handles on the serger.
No.
Yeah. So you just take it over here. Now what you got to do first is get a long tail,
Okay.
because now you're going to take that.
Because a serger will sew without fabric under it.
Right.
It just does its own
You're
thing.
getting a little tail here to help you turn this when it's done. So line it all up, and then just start sewing. Hang on to that tail, because you're going to use it to pull the bag or turn the handle.
Okay, this is so cool. So it needs to be at least as long as your handle. The tail should be.
If you're going to hold on to it, it doesn't have to be quite as long. And then
You're going to turn that thing inside out with the
just
handle.
start-
You know how many tools are on the market to do that?
to do that, you don't need them.
You don't need any of those tools. That's amazing.
You don't need to get the safety pin, stick it to the end.
Yeah. All of the variables we've been taught. You know what I always do is I flip them in on each other, and you have to stitch. You have to have
to stitch,
a
yep.
stitch. But the problem is with that is it looks a little bit homemade-ish
Right.
looking to me. Whereas these ones that are done like this, you don't see any of that.
Nope.
So the hard part is just getting it started.
Getting it started, right.
Once you get it started,
Once you get started,
the whole thing inverts.
right, and you'll have it like this. Press your seam to the
Yeah,
middle.
see, and you don't have any stitching on this side. But also, I would think with that serger, it's much stronger.
It is,
as
'cause
far
now
as
you
the
have
handle
4
goes.
threads.
Did you interface the handle?
I did,
You did, okay.
just to give it much more body and strength.
Sure, sure, sure.
So now once you've got your handle decided,
Okay,
you're going to take your lining pieces, sew down the sides. You're going to take your exterior pieces, sew down the sides.
okay.
Then you're going to turn your exterior right side out and pin your handles in place. So I do 2.5 inches from center. Mark your center, go 2.5 inches out. Make sure your handle's not turned. Pin
And
one.
is there a reason you do 2.5? You're an accountant, so you know all this stuff.
I think it gives it a good width, so you can easily grab your bag.
So you've got 5 inches here, and almost really 5 and 5 then,
5
don't
and
you?
5,
It's kind
right.
of divided into thirds, sort of.
So then once you do
Oh, that's
that,
nice looking though.
you're going to put it inside your lining, because your exterior now is right side out, and your
Right.
lining, you're putting right sides together,
Okay,
okay?
right sides together.
Right
and
sides
the only thing
together.
you've done is serged on those sides now.
Right, and made my handles or not.
Right.
Then you'll pin this, matching your side seams, and serge all the way around the top,
Okay.
okay? Once you've done that,
I just don't understand how we're going to get this bag inside out. I got to see how this is going to happen.
you've got, this is what you're looking at right now,
Right.
okay? So then, there you go. Now you're going to turn your bag right side
Right
out.
sides together again.
I'm sorry.
But with that seam has been sewn.
Right. So now you've got your tube like this.
Right. Oh, that's how you're going to do it. Right sides together, but the
Right.
handle is sewn, the top is sewn.
Right, they're already sewn together. So now we're lining up our bottom pieces,
And you're just going to close up that bottom, aren't
and
you?
you just close up the bottom.
Oh my gosh.
You sew up your bottom.
So right sides together.
So that's what you've got here, is the bottom has now been sewn together. Here's your interior.
Right sides together.
Right sides together. Oh, I mean, it's wrong sides.
Wrong sides together.
Wrong sides
Wrong
together.
sides together there, okay. See, this is what's good about teaching, is you learn more than everybody you're teaching. That's what
All
I
right.
find out.
Here we go.
Yes. So the right sides together were for the handle. We
For
did
the
across
handle.
the top, and then we put it together, we turn it.
We
and now
turn
we
it.
put the wrong sides together.
Now we're putting, because that's going to be the inside of your bag.
Right. And it's all serged and it's pretty and finished.
And it's pretty and finished.
Perfect. All right, so now we're at the bottom.
We're at the
We've
bottom.
got wrong sides together.
We have wrong sides together and the bag inside out.
Yeah, and your handles are all done already.
And the handles are already sewn in.
Do you have a tendency, do you like the homemade handles? Do you like,
I like the cotton webbing.
You do?
But that's just a personal preference.
because just easier to grab, they look more professional?
I think they look a little more professional.
Okay. This is nice though, because you've got more control over the match.
You do. You can match it better because you can't always find the cotton webbing that's going to match whatever your fabric
So
is.
when you were cutting this, how did you decide how wide to cut these?
I cut them 2.5 inches because I
Okay.
wanted a 1-inch handle.
Okay, so,
So
by the
that
time
gave me enough to serge and turn it.
And then about how long? Because sometimes you could just throw them over your shoulder.
You could make them longer. For my grocery bags, I made them 17 inches because that's how wide I cut my square.
Oh, so you
So I
just-
just cut it right at the end of the 42-inch piece
Okay,
of fabric.
that's pretty smart. Okay, so onto the bottom, we've got everything done.
Now you're finishing it up. So, you know, the initial question was, well, what do we do with these squares?
Yeah.
How do we box this bottom? So you just stick your finger in there.
And
Match
that's
up.
what makes it dimensional.
That's what makes it nice and square. And then I use these because I don't want to put a pin in and serge across, and then you just serge across the bottom
Wow.
on both sides. And you turn
And
your
that gives
bag.
you that nice square at the bottom.
Turn your bag right side
Cindy,
out.
I think this is amazing. Like, could we start donating these to grocery stores? Like, wouldn't it really, truly be wonderful if everybody just made some bags to do
Some
grocery
bags to
shopping
take,
in?
right, instead of spending $1 for the ones at the store, you can make your own.
So have you ever figured out, like, do they really hold? I mean, you trust, how did you decide how big to make them? How did you make all those decisions?
It's a personal preference. So
This will hold a cantaloupe and
this
a
will hold
honeydew.
a cantaloupe. I prefer mine for carrying heavy gallons of milk, or put all the canned goods in here, and I don't worry about, you know, plastic bags. They double them up, so now you not only got one, you got two.
Yeah, you're just wasting all that stuff.
And they'll only put 2 or 3 things in a plastic bag. This, I say, fill it
yeah.
and go.
And you have the confidence that it'll stay.
It's gonna stay.
And part of that strength, like I said, is the serger.
It is.
Yeah, because you've got 4 threads securing every single stitch, rather than on the sewing machine, you'd only have 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been said the only thing a serger can't do is a buttonhole.
At this time, I
Can't
guess.
do it. Yeah, they'll get it to change. All right, so talk to me about this bag, because I love this bag. You had it. You brought it in. I just saw it with you had it on, and there was a little bit of figuring on this one.
This one, because I wanted everything centered, and that's the other thing to consider. If you want things centered, you're going to have to line it up, and you may not get exactly
see.
17 inches.
I see.
You might have to reduce it. Plus, I only wanted a 4-inch box bottom, so I only cut 2-inch squares. This isn't interfaced, so you can see it's, you could put this in a bag and go shopping and take it out and stuff it with stuff.
Sure. So the negative of the interfacing is it takes up more space. The positive is it gives it a little more body,
It gives it more body,
but
right.
it won't fold down as much.
But this can just be rolled up and stuck in a handbag
Sure.
when you go grocery
I
shopping
just
or go to
love
the
this
store.
idea. I think it's amazing.
So then this is one that I made to go shopping. So it's got a longer handle, and then I made a little matching pouch, put my wallet and stuff in there, and then just off to the mall I go.
Plus, it's secure.
Yes.
It's really nice and secure.
So you can make grocery, you can make going shopping.
And this is the same thing with these sealed up corners.
so
Wow,
whatever.
that did not take you long to do that.
No. Again, maybe 15
let's just go over
minutes.
those numbers just to make sure we've got. I mean,
Okay.
I think I remember it's 17 by 17. The
17
original
inch square.
pieces.
Mhm.
Okay,
Cutting a 3-inch corner
that's right. It was 3 inch in and 3 inch down.
and 3 inches
That
down.
was your base. Your handle was 17 because it was the same width across here.
Yep.
Okay,
So
it's pretty
3
easy. huh?
squares, 17 inches.
Okay.
Have your lining, your
Okay.
exterior fabric.
Pretty
Either
cool.
make your handles or buy some cotton webbing.
All right.
And you can
Very
make
nice. Very, very nice. All right, so now we have this other fun project.
this fun project.
This is a really fun project, and you actually were nice enough to let me create some fabrics because this is actually Oscar de la
Oscar
Renta.
de la Renta. And silk.
Coordinating fabrics, and we put some silk cognac color in there because I have a lot of brown in my house. And so instead of doing kind of a Christmas theme,
Or you can do it any holiday theme you want.
Sure,
You
and
can
change them out.
Change them out.
yeah. All right,
So this table runner, 4 pieces, 4 seams.
4 pieces, 4 seams.
That's it.
Okay.
So you're going to cut 2.5 inches. So you're going to cut 2 of those. 'Cause you got 1 on each side.
Okay.
You've got your center piece, which is going to be 10 inches by the width of your fabric. So in this case, this was 58 inches wide,
Yeah.
so you can get a longer one. If you're using quilt cotton, you're only going to get 42 inches. And then your backing is going to be 18 inches wide by the
Okay.
width of your fabric.
Okay.
So those are your 4 pieces
So we have 10 and 18 and
2.5.
2.5.
by the
Okay.
width of the fabric.
Okay.
So then
This is your 2.5 inch.
this is your 2.5 inch that you're going to fold in half and press.
Okay.
Because you're going to sandwich it between your center and your backing piece,
Oh, that's pretty easy.
just like that. So this piece here,
So 4 pieces, 3 of them you just sewed together.
3 of them you sew together on this side,
Okay.
and now on this side, you would line this up and sew all the way down this
Oh, wow.
side. So what you've got now
How'd you learn to do this?
is a
This pretty
tube,
Cool. Okay.
because you have both sides sewn. So
Right.
all 4 pieces are sewed together.
Okay.
So
And
now
just
you-
vertical, just the length of
Just
the.
whatever length you decided you wanted
Got
to make it.
Okay.
And you just turn it right side out. And now you're almost done.
Have you ever done these with backing these fabrics? Like mine was a little thicker fabric to begin with. And I like that.
I interfaced that fabric because
Oh,
it
you did
was.
interface it?
I interfaced
Ah.
it because it was a little more loose.
It was.
It wasn't as tightly woven as this.
Okay, so
to
you
give
did
it more
fuse that.
body.
Okay, I
right,
like it. I mean,
and to have
I
it
didn't
stand
realize
up.
you did that, but I really like it. All right, so you just got this. You center this.
I center this, measure from here to here, here to here, make sure it's even all the way along,
Mm-hmm.
and press it.
And on this one, I think it's also interesting to say that notice how she lined up the circles coming across, and there's 2 circles on this edge, and just things to consider.
Things to consider,
All of
right.
those things, because it wasn't until I got it and really started looking at it that if the circles would have been off a little bit, it might have looked a little.
You would have noticed.
Well, maybe not. I still would have loved it, but I got you.
But the same thing with this. You can decide where you want these
Sure.
placed. So then once you have this, you're going to just fold it together like that and sew across both ends.
Okay. Just literally sew across both ends.
Literally
So if
sew
they're
across.
all uneven, it doesn't matter. You just even them up.
Because what you're doing is when you're sewing across this, you can either cut that with the serger at that time or you can cut it beforehand and then serge it.
So it doesn't have to be perfect.
It doesn't have to be-
That's what I love about a serger.
Well, and
the
the-
serger makes me look like I'm a better sewer than I am.
The nice thing about making this one, you can see that not all my edges lined up. Because some of these may be 42, that's 43, and this is 44. That's okay.
Okay, so just go to the lowest point.
And cut it across.
Okay. And if
Okay.
you're nervous, you could cut that off, like you said, ahead of time and
Ahead of
then
time.
fold it in half.
Right.
I gotcha.
And then you're just sewing across the ends,
Okay.
and then here's where the magic happens. You just flip it,
Now, how can that
make
work?
your little point, and
How
turn
can
it
that
out.
work?
And now, and you can see this only took you probably 15 minutes too.
Okay, that's way too cool.
And you have a nice,
That is way too
cute little table runner.
Oh my
and
gosh.
You don't have to sew this down because it's laying on the table, so it's not going anywhere.
It's going to keep it down. Talk to me real quick about these finishes, because
Okay.
sergers do more than just 4 thread.
So this is what you typically see of the 4 thread.
Right, and that's when I want to sew a garment. I want strength. I
You
use
want-
all 4 threads.
Right, because you've got your needle threads here, and then your upper and lower looper.
Okay. So, garments is where this would be.
That's where this would be.
Okay, got it.
Give it good strength. Now, what you can also do with garments is you sew your seam,
Right.
and then you can go back and just edge finish and clean it up.
Okay.
This
and
would be
how
with the
many?
3
3
thread.
threads. So I can get rid of a thread and
Right.
go for a 3 thread.
And go for a 3 thread.
Okay.
Now, some people like to make baby blankets, napkins. You could just do a narrow 3 thread rolled hem around it.
Okay.
And here you go. And then to bury the seams, I put it in a tapestry needle and feed it back through and then trim it so that I don't worry about that thread coming undone. So then
Gotcha.
there's that. Now you can also do a rolled edge, which is what we have on a lot of these garments here on the edge of the
They are,
ruffle.
because they're done so often and ready to wear. The marrow, called a marrow edge too, yeah.
And so here, I just did a single roll all the way around.
That's so pretty.
Most of the time, you're going to use matching thread.
This is amazing.
And then I did, on this side, I decided to do two rounds of it.
Thank
So it
you.
made it thicker.
We could do this all day because I learned so much. Cindy, thank you so much
You're
for being
welcome.
here. You guys, everybody's got to make at least 3 bags.
At least 3 bags.
All right, that's fair to say. Every time I get a chance to look inside the Texas Fashion Collection, it's a great experience. Next time on Fit to Stitch, we get a look at the garments in the collection that are handmade. We'll hear why the collection of almost 20,000 items values its handmade garments from the world's best designers. Join me next time as we look at some beautiful handmade garments.
Fit to Stitch is made possible by Kai Scissors, Reliable Corporation, Plano Sewing Center, Elliott Berman Textiles, Benno's Buttons, and Clutch Nails. To order a 4-DVD set of Fit to Stitch Series 13, please visit our website at fittostitch.com.